Welcome to our channel HD Rare Coin 111, your go-to spot for uncovering the incredible world of rare US coins. If you've ever wondered if your old pennies, nickels, or dimes are worth more than face value, you're about to find out. In today's video, we'll be exploring some truly rare coins and their shocking values. And if you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. So let's jump in. Top 1. The United States has a rich history when it comes to currency, with each coin telling a story of its time. Today, we're going to explore a particular piece of American history that many collectors and numismatists hold dear: the Eisenhower $1 coin from 1971. This coin is unique, not just for its historical significance, but also because of its incredible value on the market today. If you're a coin enthusiast or just curious about rare finds, this one is definitely worth diving into. The Eisenhower dollar was first minted in 1971, and it was named after the 34th President of the United States, Dwight D. Eisenhower. The coin was part of an effort to replace the large silver dollars that were previously in circulation. It was designed to commemorate both the Apollo 11 mission, which landed the first humans on the moon, and President Eisenhower's leadership during a significant period in American history. The front of the coin features Eisenhower's portrait, while the back features an eagle landing on the moon, a symbol of the historic lunar landing. Despite its rich history, the 1971 Eisenhower dollar was not initially seen as a rare or valuable coin. In fact, millions of them were produced, making it relatively common in circulation for years. However, as time passed, collectors began to take notice of its historical significance, and it slowly gained attention from numismatists and those interested in rare coins. When it comes to determining the value of a coin, several factors come into play, such as the coin's condition, rarity, and the demand in the market. In the case of the 1971 Eisenhower dollar, most of the coins you'll find today are worth only their face value or a bit more if they're in excellent condition. But here's the kicker: there are exceptions. Some specific variations of the 1971 Eisenhower dollar are considered rare, and these can fetch prices that are far beyond what you'd expect from an ordinary coin. One such example is the 1971 Eisenhower dollar made with a special composition, particularly the coins minted with a proof finish. Proof coins are struck with more precision and care, which makes them stand out from the standard coins. Over the years, these proof coins have become highly sought after, especially among collectors who understand the significance of the intricate details and the quality of their minting process. These coins, in near-perfect or uncirculated condition, can be worth a considerable amount of money. Now, let's talk about the really special part. One 1971 Eisenhower dollar, in a certain condition and with a very rare mint mark, has reached an astronomical value that could blow your mind. While the majority of the coins are still pretty common, there have been some rare finds that have changed hands for astonishing amounts. In one particularly incredible case, a 1971 Eisenhower dollar was sold for a jaw-dropping $95,000. Yes, you heard that right, $95,000. This particular coin had features that made it stand out from the rest, making it a truly one-of-a-kind collectible that pushed its value to extraordinary heights. So, what can we learn from this? If you happen to have a 1971 Eisenhower dollar, it's worth taking a closer look. You never know. It might be the rare version that could bring you an incredible return. It's not just about the metal or the face value of the coin, it's about the historical significance, the rarity, and sometimes the unique characteristics that make one coin stand out from the rest. Whether you're a seasoned collector or someone just starting out, the world of coin collecting is filled with fascinating discoveries like this one. The Eisenhower $1 coin from 1971 is a great example of how a piece of history, when paired with the right circumstances, can become something truly valuable. And remember, who knows, you might have one of these hidden treasures in your collection, just waiting to make you a small fortune. Top 2. The United States has always had a rich tradition of coinage, with each coin telling its own story of the times in which it was minted. We're going to dive into a coin that has captured the attention of collectors and numismatists alike: the 1972 Eisenhower $1 coin. This coin is not just an everyday piece of currency, but a true symbol of American history, and it has become a coveted item in the world of coin collecting. Whether you're an experienced collector or someone just getting started, this coin has an intriguing history and potential value that might surprise you. The Eisenhower $1 coin was first introduced in 1971, and it became an iconic part of U.S. currency, named after the 34th President, Dwight D. Eisenhower. The coin was produced to replace the older, larger silver dollars that were circulating at the time. On the obverse, or front side, of the coin, you'll find a portrait of President Eisenhower, which was designed by the artist Frank Gasparo. On the reverse, or back side, you'll see a majestic eagle landing on the moon, which was designed to commemorate the successful Apollo 11 mission and the first manned moon landing in 1969. Although the Eisenhower dollar was intended to be a modern and patriotic representation of America's achievements, it didn't initially capture widespread attention. Most of the 1971 and 1972 Eisenhower dollar coins were minted in large quantities, making them fairly common in circulation for a number of years. However, as with many coins, time would reveal that some special versions of the 1972 Eisenhower dollar would be worth far more than their face value. When it comes to assessing the value of a coin, a few key factors come into play, including the rarity of the coin, its condition, and how many were minted. In general, most 1972 Eisenhower dollars are worth very little, close to their face value of $1. However, if you dig deeper, you'll find that certain variations of the 1972 coin are much rarer than others, and they can fetch much higher prices, especially if they are in excellent condition. One of the most notable variations of the 1972 Eisenhower dollar is the proof coin. These coins were specially struck with extra care and attention, using high-quality dies, and they were intended for collectors rather than for general circulation. Because of their exceptional quality, proof coins often carry a higher value than regular coins. Over the years, proof coins from the 1972 series have become more sought after due to their superior detail and visual appeal. These coins are typically found in sets, and they were never meant to be used as currency. Another important factor in determining the worth of a 1972 Eisenhower dollar is the condition of the coin. Coins that have been well preserved, with no significant wear or damage, are more valuable than those that have been circulated extensively. A coin that has been kept in pristine condition, free from scratches, dents, or discoloration, is more likely to be worth significantly more than a coin that has been used in everyday transactions. But here's where things get even more interesting. There are certain 1972 Eisenhower dollars that are considered rare, and these coins have been sold for amounts far beyond their face value. For example, one particularly rare 1972 Eisenhower dollar, with a unique set of characteristics, recently fetched a jaw-dropping price. This coin was in exceptional condition, with features that were highly prized by collectors. The rarity of this coin, combined with the high demand for it, led to an extraordinary sale price. In fact, this 1972 Eisenhower dollar was sold for a stunning $90,000. This kind of story is what makes coin collecting so fascinating. A coin that may seem like just another piece of currency at first glance can, under the right circumstances, turn into something much more valuable. The 1972 Eisenhower dollar is a perfect example of this phenomenon. While the majority of the coins are still relatively inexpensive, certain rare versions, especially those with unique characteristics or in near-perfect condition, can fetch substantial sums of money. If you're lucky enough to have a 1972 Eisenhower dollar in your collection, it's worth taking the time to evaluate its condition and look for any unique features that could increase its value. Coins with special mint marks or those in flawless condition could be worth much more than you'd expect. Who knows? You might have a hidden gem that could one day make you a considerable profit. Coin collecting is not just about finding rare pieces, but also about appreciating the history behind each coin. The 1972 Eisenhower dollar is a great example of how a piece of American history can gain value over time, not just because of its metal composition, but because of the significance it holds. So, if you ever come across a 1972 Eisenhower dollar, be sure to take a closer look. You never know. It could be worth more than you think, possibly even $90,000. Top 3. In the world of coin collecting, some coins stand out due to their historical significance, rarity, and value. The 1974 Eisenhower $1 coin is one such example. Often overlooked by casual collectors, this coin is more than just a simple piece of currency. It's a fascinating artifact of American history, and today, it's a valuable collector's item. If you're someone who loves diving into the stories behind the coins, or if you're just curious about what makes certain pieces so valuable, then the 1974 Eisenhower dollar is a perfect example of why numismatics is such an exciting hobby. The Eisenhower dollar was first introduced in 1971, meant to replace the large silver dollars that had been in circulation for decades. Named after Dwight D. Eisenhower, the 34th President of the United States, the coin was created to honor both his legacy and the country's achievements, particularly the Apollo 11 moon landing. The reverse side of the coin features an eagle landing on the moon, commemorating that historic moment in 1969, while the obverse features Eisenhower's portrait. For most people, the Eisenhower dollar is associated with the years it was minted. The 1974 version is a part of that series, and though it doesn't hold the same fame as some of the rarest coins in U.S. history, it still offers something intriguing. In fact, it's the rarity and condition of specific 1974 Eisenhower dollars that has helped them rise in value over the years. When it comes to determining the worth of a coin, a number of factors come into play. For most regular, everyday circulated 1974 Eisenhower dollars, the value is typically close to face value. After all, millions of these coins were minted, and they were in circulation for years. However, like many coins, the ones that were kept in pristine condition or have special variations are the ones that truly stand out. One of the key elements that sets some 1974 Eisenhower dollars apart is the quality of the minting process. The U.S. Mint produced several types of these coins: standard, proof, and uncirculated. Proof coins are typically of the highest quality and were minted specifically for collectors. They feature a shiny, mirror-like finish that is a stark contrast to the regular coins found in circulation. These proof coins can often command a premium on the market, especially if they're in excellent condition. The 1974 Eisenhower dollar was also produced in large quantities, so finding one in circulation that is in exceptional condition can be a bit of a challenge. However, there are some rare examples of the 1974 Eisenhower dollar that have remained in near-perfect condition, and these examples are worth considerably more than their face value. Coins that are in what's known as mint state, meaning they show no signs of wear and tear, are highly sought after by collectors. Beyond just the general condition, there are some specific 1974 Eisenhower dollars that stand out for their unique features. Certain mint marks, die variations, and even slight differences in the design can make a coin more valuable. These anomalies are often what collectors look for when hunting down rare coins. One of the most sought-after variations is the 1974 Eisenhower dollar that was minted in a certain way that makes it unique. This particular coin, in pristine condition, has been known to fetch astonishing amounts, thanks to its rarity and collector demand. So, why is this coin so valuable? It's all about the combination of rarity, the coin's condition, and the demand in the market. Coins from the Eisenhower series, particularly from the mid-1970s, have gained attention over time as more and more people have become interested in the history behind them. The 1974 Eisenhower dollar is no exception, and certain examples have sold for impressive sums at auctions. And here's where things get exciting. If you're lucky enough to own a 1974 Eisenhower dollar that meets the right criteria, it could be worth far more than you expect. In fact, there have been instances where these coins have been sold for prices that leave many coin collectors in awe. One particularly rare and well-preserved 1974 Eisenhower dollar recently fetched an unbelievable amount of money at auction. This specific coin, in near-perfect condition with unique characteristics, was sold for a staggering $84,000. Yes, you read that correctly, $84,000. This incredible sale highlights just how valuable certain coins can become when they are rare, well-preserved, and have unique features that collectors desire. The 1974 Eisenhower dollar is a prime example of how a seemingly ordinary coin can, under the right circumstances, become a valuable treasure. If you're into coin collecting or just starting to explore the world of numismatics, the 1974 Eisenhower dollar should definitely be on your radar. While most of them may be worth only their face value, some hidden gems could be waiting to be discovered. So next time you come across one, take a moment to examine it closely. You never know, it could be worth more than you ever imagined. After all, you might just find a coin that could be worth a jaw-dropping sum of $84,000.